Hi everybody. Today we're going to work on Math Book Lesson 1-5. Starts on page 33. And in this lesson we're going to be using takeaway to compare different numbers. So if we start on page 33, our story says, Lori sees 5 red cars and 3 blue cars. Did she see more red cars or blue cars? So if she saw 5 red and 3 blue, which one is bigger? The 5 is, right? So she saw more red cars. How many more? How can you tell? So we're going to use our 5 red cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to actually stack these 5 up. So here's our 5. And then we have 3 blue cars, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to put this stack together. So if we lay these stacks next to each other, we can see that there's more red. How can we tell how many more? Well, we can say, well, there's 5 in this one, and there's 3 here. If I take these 3 away, see how they're the same? If I take those away, how many extra do I have left? I have 2 more. So I take my 5 and I take away the 3 that are the same, and how many more are left over here? 2 more. So 5, take away 3, leaves 2 extra. All right, let's turn the page. And at the top we have another story. We have 5 cats have blue hats. 2 cats have orange hats. How many more blue hats are there than orange hats? So we're going to look and say, oh, we have 5 cats with blue hats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 cats with orange hats. So here's 1, 2. You can compare, or you can use cubes to compare. So we can look at these 2, put them right next to each other, and we can use a subtraction equation. We can say there's 5 blue, that's the biggest amount. If we cover up, if we take away the same amount, see how we're taking away the same amount? How many are left over? 3. So if we have 5 blue, take away the 2 that are the same as the red, there are 3 extra. So there are 3 more blue hats than orange hats. All right, number 1 says, use cubes to write a subtraction equation, then write how many more. So Peggy draws 6 frogs. Mike draws 3 frogs. How many more frogs does Peggy draw than Mike? So Peggy has 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frogs. Mike draws 3 frogs. 1, 2, 3. So if we put them right next to each other, we can say 6 is bigger, so it's going to go first, minus the 3 that are the same. See how these 3 are the same? How many extras are there? 1, 2, 3. So Peggy drew 3 more frogs than Mike. Now look at this. We can also just use the drawing. We line up the frogs next to each other like we did with the blocks, and we can see if we cover up these 3, there are 3 extra left over. So we start with the 6 frogs, cover up the 3, and there's 3 more frogs. All right, looking at page 35, if you would like, you can pause the video and try to do these problems on your own. Or if you'd like to work with us, you can keep going with us. It says, draw cubes to show the subtraction. Then write an equation to match the story. Tell how many. So we have Sue has 3 dogs. Here are Sue's 3 dogs. Julio has 1 dog. So I'm going to draw 1 dog right underneath. Of course, I'm not going to try a dog. I'm just going to draw a cube. How many more dogs does Sue have? So Sue had 3. Julio only has 1, so we're going to start with our bigger number. And now if we cover up for that 1 dog, how many extras are there? 2. So 3 minus 1 is 2, so Sue has 2 more dogs than Julio. Number 3, Tony counts 7 mice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He counts 5 more mice than Marie. How many mice does Marie count? So here 7 is our biggest number, and it says that he counts 5 more than Marie. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what's left over? The 2. So the answer would be 2. Marie counted 2 mice. Okay. Number 4. How many more bluebirds than yellowbirds? Use the picture to find the missing number for each problem. Well, this one I see the 3, 1, 2, 3, and I see that there's one right here for the extra. I'm missing how many birds are on top. How many birds are there on the top? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we have 4 birds minus the 3 that are on the bottom, there's 1 extra. 4 take away 3 equals 1. Over here we have the 6 birds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have the 1, this extra right over here. We're missing how many of the yellow birds are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if there are 6 birds, bluebirds, and 5 yellow birds, how many more bluebirds are there? 1 more bluebird. All right, that's going to be the end of our lesson for today. Tomorrow we will work on the rest of lesson 1-4.